How's it going, everybody? Trevor Randles Outdoors Iowa here today. And we are back out in the woods again. So today's Monday. We had pretty crazy weekend, you guys, here in Iowa. Friday night we had some major storms, a lot of tornadoes that came through the Midwest and did a lot of damage. I actually had some high winds take out a huge branch in my yard and trashed my chicken run that I've been working on, you guys. So definitely put me back on money and time, and this is a crucial time of year right now because mushrooms are popping like crazy, especially with the weather being as good as it is. It's not too hot. We have all the moisture we need now. Crappies are biting, but I got to get those chickens done and out in their run, so going to be rebuilding that. So pretty crazy, but I hope everybody ended up safe, and hopefully you guys didn't lose too much if you're here in the Midwest. And just remember, if you have your lives, that's the most important thing. Material things can be replaced, you guys. But anyways, we are back out in the woods. Last time we were out was Friday morning, and I found some nice big yellows in one of my locations, but I did not have my camera with me. So about a pound of mushrooms that day, possibly. And then today I just finally found, it's hard to see there, a little gray, just found my first morel on this location, which hopefully the grays are popping up, because they have not popped up yet in this spot hardly at all. So maybe this will start them. I'm going to keep looking around, see if I can find some more, but I'm hoping that we have a really good day today. Pretty tired. I didn't get much sleep yesterday after cutting up trees, but I'm out for mushrooms. I'm going to head to a different location tomorrow, hopefully in a different area. But while we're here today, we're going to get as much looking in as we can, and the conditions are right. There should be a lot of morels, you guys. So let's get to it, see if we can find some more. Alright, well, got about a half hour walking in so far, I think. And I got about 5 or 6 in the bag already. But got a mix of grays and yellows, which this spot, you guys, hasn't really produced quite as much yet this year. So I don't know if it's just getting started, or if it's just going to be a slower or less producing area this year. We'll see. But I'll keep walking this area once a week and see if anything new pops up, just in case. And that's a good way to, you know, if you have a certain timber that you follow, it's a good way to keep track of it. And you usually know when all the mushrooms are done, when you get past those big yellows, I mean the giant yellows, and it starts getting hot. Usually that means the end of the season. So if you're in a location and you're finding a lot of those big yellows and it's towards the end of the season, get them while you can, you guys. But I was just walking down this trail here. We found a couple others just over in this area here, the first few. And look how good this one's hiding, you guys. That's a big morel. Hiding right under the stick. Nice and fresh. And then I looked up and I see a fairly fresh one up here, you guys. Honestly, I could leave it and see how much it grows, but I'm not going to. It's big enough to pick. Check that out. So I wouldn't quite call these yellows, but I wouldn't quite call them grays either, but they're definitely getting big already. I'm going to keep searching this area, and then I got another area to go check here in a little bit. And I think we're going to get pretty lucky over there. That's been a pretty decent area this year so far. Not my best area, but a decent one. So let me get these bagged up. I'll look around for a few more, and then we're going to be heading to this new location. All right, well, I am in what is normally my really good small gray morel patch, and I'm not finding any grays yet. Just different here, you guys. You just never know what you might find. You might find mushrooms every year. Like this is a spot that I normally find them. I want to say it's been 4 to 5 years in a row now, and this year it's just not popping up. So you just never know. But I've picked a few bigger ones, and the color has all been the same, you guys. Check that out. So that is one of my tips, is when you find in the area that you're in, you find morels that are obviously the same color or very similar, key in on that color, you guys. Sometimes it can be tough because, you know, leaves can look like it, stuff like that, but if you can key in on that color, and you could spot these morels pretty easy popping out. But I found about 4 in this spot. I think I'm up to decent little handful. Plus I found a small cluster of oyster mushrooms, you guys. So definitely when you're out there morel hunting, especially in the spring, don't just always look at the ground. Be aware of where you're at and your surroundings. Watch for people, watch for wildlife, and definitely watch the trees, because you never know when you might find some oyster mushrooms, you guys. There's a lot of edible mushrooms out there that you can forage. Definitely make sure you know what they are, though. But I'm going to get this guy picked, and I'm going to look around to see if there might be a few more in this area. So I didn't quite walk into a patch, but I have found another handful as I'm walking through, just kind of singles here and there. But I've been finding them really bright color, really fresh morels, you guys. I got a really nice big one right down here at the end of my stick, and then there was a smaller one that was back here. But you guys, I turn and I look over, and check this thing out, you guys. This thing is massive, right next to a dead tree. Trees laying down. Look at this morel. That's massive, you guys. Wow, that's crazy. All right, but I'm gonna keep looking around in this area really well. The leaf clutter is really heavy here, so they can still hide even if they're big morels, you guys. But we should be able to find the majority of them. Am I missing some? I'm sure I am, but that's part of it. So let's see what we can find in this patch. Well, got a few more. Everything's been the same color, and I tell you what, guys, this is one of the things I love when I'm morel hunting, when I can look out and across quite a ways and see morels from quite a ways away, you guys. This is a big morel. Not as big as that one that I just picked a little bit ago, but definitely a bigger morel. I'm trying to keep an eye out just in case there's more. Conditions are right, you guys. Morels are up. They're thriving. They're gonna stay good for a while as long as we keep this good cool temperature and a lot of moisture. Yes. If you don't smell your morels, guys, are you even a mushroom hunter? Alright, guys, we are in our next location. It might be our last one today, I haven't decided yet, but the last time I was here on Friday, sorry, I'm scanning around, there were some monster mushrooms, you guys. I think I found like 15 or 16 of them. All of them were just massive. But I've already found the first one. I'm gonna walk in. Didn't make it very far, and I spotted it from quite a ways away. Oh yeah, little bit of a, oh no, not burnt top. He's been up for a little bit though. You can see the orange on him. Nice cool color there. So first one of the location, and I can almost bet you there's gonna be more. Let me do a quick scan, see if there's anything real close. Like when I was here on Friday, you guys, I was just looking up, and 20 yards away I could spot these morels. They were that big. Oh, we're on the money, you guys. So I picked 3 or 4 more decent sized ones, and I see one monster over here in the distance. But I wanted to go through another tip with you guys. It's something I talk about every single year, but it is the most important thing. As the season progresses, you guys, get yourself a mushroom stick or a walking stick, because when you have foliage like this, use that stick to move it around and you'll find morels that you didn't know were in there. So definitely get you guys a stick and look everywhere, you guys. But let's take this turn, see if you guys notice. Oh, there's another one. I didn't even see that one. So we got one morel right down here, one massive morel right at the end of my stick. Is there anything else close by? Conditions are perfect, you guys. These morels are fresh as can be and growing great. Now, I'm gonna get these 2 picked. Oh, there's a big one. Yep, just like this, guys. So now, if you're moving your stick around, check that out. Nice big morel sitting right underneath a branch. All it takes is moving stuff around. Another massive one down there. So that's just 4 in this area real quick. All right, let's start picking. Oh yeah, nice and fresh. Oh, there you guys. I actually spotted that morel from quite a distance. I picked a couple just right behind me, within 6 feet. And I turn and I look and see, and this massive one, you guys. Just massive. Look at that. I'm gonna put it with the bag. Bet you we're gonna find a few more in this area. Let's get rid of this cobweb. Nasty, nasty cobweb. Just nice morels, you guys. I'm pretty sure we're probably about up to a pound already. Let's just take a walk around over here. So what I like to do, you guys, really quick tip, another quick tip that's really good. Pay attention to your trees. Like, you have down trees here. Down tree, down tree. Use that as a grid marker, so you know where you've walked through and checked for morels already, and you stay within those limits, and then you just work your way around them, and it really helps you keep track of where you've been already. And if you find areas that had quite a few mushrooms, you know you can go back through it and possibly go at a different angle and might even find more. But as a really good trick that I use to keep track of where I'm at when I'm mushroom hunting, and it is extremely helpful on getting more morels. There's just been so many. I mean, I've gone maybe 60 yards total, just going back and forth in this area, just trying to cover the grid as much as possible. I know what I'm gonna do. This down tree over here, I love down trees, you guys. We're gonna go walk around it and see if we can find a morel, excuse me, around this tree. That is where most of my success comes from, is down, dying, and decaying trees on the ground. That is where I find so many morels, you guys. my favorite way to target them, to be honest. So like once again, I know where I'm at. Got that tree over there. I just kind of spread out. I know there's a tree back here behind me, so I'm staying in the middle of it. I'll work my way around this tree that I'm aiming for, and I know exactly where I've been. So if I want to move over more and don't cover ground that I've already covered on accident, I know the next tree branch over that's laying on the ground is where I want to be. Oh, can't believe I got this close to this one without seeing it. Look at that thing. Oh, 2. And here's the down tree, you guys. Not very far. Look at this massive morel. My gosh. Let's get the other one picked. Look at that. Alright, so you got some more tree to go around here. Possibility of some more morels. Make sure you look all around. I didn't bring my stick with me, so I got to kind of weave in and out to see through the tree branches. It's amazing how some of these big morels can even hide so well. Okay, we've about made it all the way to the other side of the tree, which I've been through already. I'll check underneath this branch. Alright, well, 2 more. I am going to get back to the bag, put the ones in the bag that I have over there too, and we're going to move to the next section. Oh man, you guys, I love morels. Alright, so basically I haven't really found any patches, you guys. Everything I'm finding is like 1, 2, or 3 together, you know, just a couple at a time, just sporadic. So I've seen this before. Just, I mean, it means the conditions are right. They can literally pop up anywhere. But just remember, you guys can miss a huge patch of mushrooms just by not walking within like 20-30 feet of them. So you definitely want to cover some good ground so that you can try to find every mushroom you can. But I'm still working around dead laying down trees, and that has been the biggest producer again this year. So we still got a ways to go. I'm not done in this spot yet, and I'm sure we're gonna find some more morels, guys. Conditions are perfect. They are up. It is awesome. This is like the height of morel season, you guys. Next to come yellows here probably within a week in this area. So should be a fun time. Alright, we are coming near to the end on today's hunt. I got a few more spots I'm going to be looking, but I just came across an actual patch, you guys. Still counting. Not a huge patch though, but really nice. I just picked like 4 right here behind me, and I didn't know it was going to turn into a patch, and I just kept looking up and up and up and up, and there's more. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a big one. There was a number 5 over in here somewhere. I'll probably have to step back to see him again. And then I thought I seen some in the distance. So this was about an eight mushroom patch. So not huge, but definitely better than what I've been having so far today. Like, I mean, I've got a decent amount of mushrooms already, probably just over 2 pounds. And it has all been singles and doubles and just walking around, and they're just sporadic. So I'm going to go ahead and get these picked. We will scan around the area a little bit more, see if there's a few more. And I'm kind of working my way out of this timber now. So we'll see how far I can make it. Woo! Alright guys, that is it for me today. With this bag, plus what I have in the truck, that's probably about 4 pounds, maybe a little bit more. But great day. Hopefully the weather continues to stay great. Get a little bit more rain this week, and we should have a prolonged mushroom season. So let's get on out there, get some mushrooms, you guys. So I hope you all enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I'll catch you guys later. Get out there and enjoy some mushroom hunting while you can. That's a walleye. And she swallowed it. That is a monster.